Up next, we're going to look at Patrick Mahomes. He's fourth in the NFL in passing touchdowns this season. It's the Chiefs and the Bengals coming up.
Talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, and while that's certainly concerning, there's certainly no denying he's truly one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL whenever he's on the field. However, for them to reach their full potential, he has to be out there, because as long as he is, this team is a legitimate contender to win it all.
He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains.
I'm sure after he called the ball and looked up, he thought to himself, uh-oh, trying to find some space, trying to make people miss. But a swarm of defenders were there, and they dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Burrow on play action. And he'll be hit.
On one, ready?
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Nice one. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Chiefs, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They overload him that time on a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out.
A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Mahomes going to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down.
It was Myles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Right. Attack!
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Hey, yellow, go. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half, because that's simply not true. But you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
T. Higgins
From 3 yards out.
and the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
KC's offense ready to take over.
They had the interception last drive.